Rares in the Curious Case of Who the Fuck Cares. I do, actually. This is kind of like my favorite book, not counting anything from the Ponyville Mystery series, which I haven't read yet. Order I place this in the timeline is fuck you. I had to jump through some serious logistical hoops to make this book fit into season 4. Look, I get it. The books in the show aren't exactly the same. But if I may bitch, this one takes place in the summer, which makes sense. The season 4 premiere and the first book both take place in the summer as well, but the Pinkie Pie book takes place in the spring. And it's not quite as easy as placing that book before season 4, because in the story, Twilight is an alicorn, yet doesn't have her castle, and we can't place it after season 4 either, because Rarity, in this book, receives an invitation for Clyde Quartz's birthday party, something that Pinkie said she was going to do at the end of the last book. Not to mention that, according to the next book, this is purportedly the last time the journal was written in for a while, which we know is bullshit, since according to the real-life Journal of Friendship, the book was last written in after the season 4 finale. So after literal hours of laborious thinking, I came up with the order of season 4 episode 23, then this book, then Friends Forever issue 14, then season 4 episode 24. But listen up, kids, I'm gonna give you all a very important lesson. Never, ever do what I am doing. You're better off smoking psilocybin and wondering what the fuck your purpose on this planet is, which I am really tempted to try after trying to chronologically organize Rarity and the Curious Case of Bullshit. Did I mention this was my favorite book? So we start reading and immediately get informed that the Ponyville postal system is shit. And I'm like, yeah man, you hire Derpy for anything and that task is gonna take twice as long. Just be patient. So Rarity's like,
oh, Sweetie Belle, darling, I'm positively swamped with the workload I've received from the Ponyville choir. Since when did Ponyville have a choir? You know, I'm not sure, but ever since Twilight came to town, the singing hasn't stopped. Anyway, I enrolled myself for the position of a fashion mentor in a competition a few weeks ago, but I simply cannot bear to face disappointment. Would you be a dear and check the mail for me?
Of course! Maybe I'll get a cutie mark for opening other people's mail.
Oh, Christ, never mind, I'll do it myself.
Wait, do you hear that?
Yes, I wonder what it could be. Oh my goodness!
Rarity, please, help me.
My acceptance letter has arrived!
hey, before I continue the story, you want to hear a fun fact? Of course you don't. Well, this book actually makes another reference to the country of France existing in Equestria. The other time was in Suited for Success, when Fluttershy said,
And the over design is reminiscent of prêt-à-porter and not true French haute couture.
bitch. And I guess also when AB spoke it in Cutie Pox?
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Je parle français?
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
It's brought up when Rarity mentions Coco Cheval, a designer whose name is an obvious reference to the real-life Coco Chanel. Weird thing is, we already have a character like that in Coco Pommel. Due to legal issues though, they had to remove Coco from Miss Pommel's name. Still, it's odd to think that there are two Coco Chanel parodies. Only difference is that while a Cheval horse is an actual breed of horse, a Pommel horse is that thing men at the Olympics used to show off. Anyways, Rarity and the rest of the Funky Bunch go to the Ponyville train station, and RD is like,
Man, Rarity, I can't believe you're getting your own intern. That's so awesome.
Dash, please, it's an apprenticeship, not an internship.
The hell's the difference?
Well, interns don't necessarily get paid.
So, like, indentured servitude?
Rainbow!
What?
Rarity, how much will you be paying them? Actually, they will be working for free, and even staying at the boutique.
Seriously, how's that not indentured servitude?
Rarity, I really don't want to waste too much time here. Do you know who you're supposed to be looking for? Well, no, I don't exactly know what she looks like. However, given that she's supposed to be working for me, her character design should be completely uninspired, yet equally as ostentatious.
The fuck are you talking about?
Basically, just look for someone's shitty OC.
Ooh, 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 found her!
Oh my god, Rarity, hi! You're so amazing. I'm like your biggest fan. Darling, please, please, praise me more.
Friends, this is Charity Sweetman, a spunky young mare born in Philadelphia but hailing from Manhattan. Based on her description in the book, she's an exact carbon copy of Rarity. Only difference is the cutie mark, which is 3 hearts instead of diamonds, and her mane. Due to this lazy-ass character design, I'm tempted to call her Raring Do, but that would just be mean-spirited, wouldn't it? Any fucking ways, Charity is welcomed into the book as the 7th official cast member, sorry Starlight Glimmer, and heads back to Carousel Boutique with Rarity, where they bond and talk about shit like how much they'd love to visit Maris, Prance. Okay, so I guess that whole France thing has been retconned. That's fine, actually. Shit, I'm already flagellating myself with this whole chronology thing. Last thing I need on my mind is fucking geography! Hey, isn't it kind of weird that Charity Sweetmint looks up to Coco Cheval, yet Coco Pommel looks up to Charity Kindheart? Tell that fun fact to your friends. They won't know what you're talking about, I promise. So Charity's like,
Rarity, what do you think about Saks?
Gross, sweaty, frankly, they're overrated, darling.
What? No, Rarity, I'm talking about Saks, the Manhattan clothing department.
Oh, yes!
Saks! Lovely high-end establishment, though I've never been there myself. Why do you ask? Well, the winners of the competition actually get to display their designs there.
Holy shit, darling! Are you serious?
They could even get me into Marie Claire magazine.
Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
honestly, I'm not so sure we can win. Charity! We are fashionistas, darling. When life gives you a little competition, you slay, girl. Literally, if need be. That's nice and all, but I'm nowhere near as confident as you, Rarity. Darling, don't be ridiculous. You're almost as pretty as I am, and surely half as talented. With our powers combined, we can do anything. You really think so? Are you fucking questioning me, darling? No, ma'am.
So about 2 seconds later, Flutz comes by and kidnaps the 2 fashion horses and forces them to attend her animal picnic. And during it, Rarity admits that she's totally been ghosting Golden Harvest on the whole choir thing. It's at this that Charity, the oh-so-innocent waifu that she is, decides to flip that little switch inside of her pony brain and invokes the ancient equestrian art of kinning.
There's a new trend going around online called kinning. My body is reforming to suit your own.
So she goes to the Ponyville Day Spa and just literally becomes Rarity? Ugh. Yeah, the moral of the story is be yourself. Normally, I would completely dismiss this, but I actually still sort of enjoy the story. I consider it a better version of Simple Ways, or maybe She's All Yak. The difference is that while Simple Ways had Rarity become an utter psychopath and She's All Yak had Yona prostrate herself to the pony master race, Charity is just a good-natured girl with less than stellar self-confidence that takes imitation being the sincerest form of flattery a little too literally. That said, identity theft is still a serious crime, so after Rarity finds out that Charity took over the whole commission for her, she decides to dye her hair green and confront the Chinese knockoff. And Charity's like,
Oh, Rarity, you got your mane changed. Indeed I did, darling. And it looks just like mine used to. I'm really sorry. It's just that you're such an incredible designer, and I thought if I became you... Oh, it's quite alright, darling. Rarity, you're getting kind of close. Well, can you blame me, Chair? After the glow-up you've gotten yourself, I'd say that you're better looking than ever. Wow, you're a really big narcissist, aren't you? Me? Never. Just consider this a lesson in self-confidence, okay? Can't you at least tell Spike to stop watching us? What?
it's cool guys, just pretend I'm not here. Hey, this is my chance to say that if you're watching this video because of the thumbnail, you deserve to be capitally punished. So, Rarity agrees to not press charges on account of Rarity having done her job, and in exchange for the sex, she helps her get into sacks. Moral of the story is that celebrity sex has its benefits, especially if you appeal to their egos. Also, I guess things just work out when you let Derpy die. We got hearts as strong as horses. We got hearts as strong as horses. We got hearts as strong as horses. We got hearts strong as horses.